What's up, gamers? Today we're doing point-and-click horror games. It's probably gonna be like butt quality because this is so stretched. Like on my screen it's tiny. So I also don't remember how long this game is, and I also don't remember what actually happens in this game because it's been so long since I played it. Like, I don't think I've played it since I was like 12 or maybe 13, so like a decade. I do remember that the beginning of it is full of jump scares, so be prepared. Literally the opening credits is just jump scare every other credit, so be prepared for that. Here we go. Are you ready? Let me pull up this. There it is. I remember a fair few of them being like terribly edited, like that one. Heavy breathing. That one got me a little. You wake up in the woods with a lump on your head. You can't remember how you got there. All you can recall are the dreams. It's late, cold, and you're unsure of where you are exactly. Fighting through the headache, you regain your focus. You see a house in a clearing and decide to shelter there. anything is better than freezing to death in the woods. I don't know, man. Oh, this is so nostalgic. It is so small. I guess I just... door. This is... oh my god, dude. Holy shit. I thought I, like, didn't remember any of this at all. This is actually making me so nostalgic. I remember this being, like, way bigger resolution. I don't know where I played it before. I don't know that we go upstairs first. Maybe let's explore downstairs first. That's ominous as fuck. Good. Okay. I can't see shit, man. I don't even know what anything I'm looking at is. I guess. Handle turns with the door, refuses to budge, almost like someone is holding it close. Fucking pardon? Well, I'll leave him. I'll leave him be. He's got stuff to do in there. He's busy. I know there are puzzles. I cannot remember the puzzles. Oh my god, that is impossible to read. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Can I move these? Or is it just to look at, maybe for another puzzle? Seems to be locked. That one's open. That actually looks relatively normal, aside from, you know, the blood. What's up? There's a dishwasher, of course. There's a rag. I don't think I can do anything with that. Well, we shouldn't... A severed head. It appears to be a fresh kill. I feel like I'm not good for jump scares because I just shut the fuck up immediately. I just get really quiet. A severed head. It appears to be a fresh kill. Wherever the killer is, he will probably be back soon, and I don't want to be back here when he returns. Or be here when he returns. That's... Oh, did we need to look at it? He's got an A on his forehead. Alright, man. A griller built into the bench. Well, I don't need... Let's go. No, why don't we? Close that microwave. Of course. This is good. Blood on the floorboards. It looks like something's been dragged through here. Probably what the rest of that man in the microwave. Someone was just, you know, making themselves a snack. Nothing of interest. What the diary got going on. That looks more like a Bible. Oh, brother. It's so much reading. Unusually eventful day today. I stumbled across an unusual find whilst out hunting for deer in this remote wilderness, stalking a wild steed into a clearing. Why is into two separate words? That's not grammatically correct. Anyways, you can only imagine my surprise to find a house, old and seemingly abandoned, but still standing strong. An interesting find. One that certainly has me curious. Upon my investigation with the city archives earlier this morning, it appears that the house has been abandoned for almost 10 years and currently resides under the control of the local government. I feel that its location must be too remote for them to be able to tear it down, but I must admit that I feel drawn back to the house. Never a good sign. I must admit that I feel drawn back to the house mostly out of curiosity, but I cannot deny that there is something else about that place that has me yearning to return. No. I could not put it off any longer. I called in sick to the office today and decided that I would retrace my steps into the wilderness to once again find the house which has been foremost on my mind as of late. Or, sorry, of late. I added a word. Anyway, it didn't take much to find it again, as it was almost like I was being guided back to the exact spot that I found myself some 4 days ago. Once I plucked up enough courage, I pushed open the unlocked front door. Admittedly, I was very surprised at the ease of which the door opened, considering that the hinge probably... Okay, man. had probably built up a good 10 years worth of rust. To my relative astonishment, the place was still furnished, though very dirty, and completely run down. I know I just said I don't want to be here when whoever murdered that man gets back, but I do have time to do some light reading. Though very dirty and completely run down, I was and still am amazed at the state of the place, considering that it had been empty for so long. What do you say, it was like 10 years? Yeah, almost 10 years. That's not that long. Decided, not even 10 years, almost 10 years, dude. Decided that I would explore the house, not disturb anything within. My fear had not subsided, as a matter of fact, it is still with me as I record this journal some hours later. My curiosity took me through the kitchen, bedroom, and lounge room before a thumping noise. I'm afraid it's gonna jump scare me with noises now. From the roof on the second level startled me so much that I ran straight out the front door and back through the forest to my automobile. Who is like, ah yes, my automobile in 1997. My automobile. As it was, I almost fell off a small ledge into the thicket below. Once again, into is all one word, or it should be. Anyway, I felt like a complete fool being scared off by rats, which I assume they were. Given everything else. I had a nightmare last night. All I can remember is the blood and the frightened screams surrounding me, and the house. The house was in my nightmare too. I called in sick to work once again. Dude, stop it. So that I could venture out to the wilderness and explore the abandoned house once more. Not surprisingly, I found the structure with relative ease as I did yesterday. However, oh my god, stop it, dude. However, I was startled when I noticed that the front door was closed. I am certain that when I left in such a hurry the other day that the door... I mean, it's an abandoned building. Anybody could have been there. I know I'm, like, saying, hey, man, you need to stop being skeptical, but also, you know, whatever. Shut up. I eventually attributed the closed door to the wind. Of course. Classic. Must have been the wind. Must have been the rats in the attic, obviously. Clearly the only person who had been in the old house recently. I repeatedly scoured through the house for anything interesting, heading back through previously visited rooms. Once again, as I passed through the hallway outside the main bedroom on the second level, I heard heavy thumping coming from the roof. I was instantly very tempted to repeat yesterday's dash from the house, but I swallowed my fear and continued on with the exploration. In the limited time that I had before dusk, unfortunately, I did not uncover anything that would help explain the mysterious disappearance of the most recent tenants. I sit here in the lounge room of the old house by candlelight, recording in this journal the events that have transpired today. Although I am scared to within an inch of my life, I am bound to this house and feel that I do not have the strength or resolve to run back to my car. Now you're saying it normally. At such an advanced hour. I don't give a shit what hour it is. If I'm scared I'm scared for my life, I'm leaving. I'm getting in my car and I'm leaving. I don't care. What is wrong with you, man? Oh, I was gonna say, I can't even drive, and then I was gonna show my shirt, but I don't have my webcam on right now. I'm wearing this really stupid shirt I have that is a hamster in a Barbie car, and it says, I can't drive on it. Anyway, as I have for the past week, I returned to this house with the intent of uncovering anything that could help answer the question of its missing tenants. Why do you give a shit, man? I failed to uncover anything that could help the cause. What I did find seems far more precious and disturbing than I could have ever hoped for. As I was scouring the library for any misplaced photos or letters, I almost tripped myself over a leather-bound book sitting in the middle of the dusty floor. I was certainly miffed as to how I missed it in my movements through this house in the past few days. Picking up the book, I felt a slight empowerment rush through me. The distant sound of wind began to sound like whispers, and the room in which I was standing seemed to darken. I wondered what knowledge the scribe had passed down the ages for me. Enchanted by this aging literature, I retreated back into the lounge room, settled down in one of the most comfortable chairs, and continued to read the contents of this book. Written in what seemed to be a red ink of some sort, of course. A lot of the content didn't initially make sense to me, as the majority of it is written in a language that is foreign to me, but in the back of the book there were abridged translations written by a Mr. Xavier, oh dear, Raham from 1890. The majority of what I could understand seemed rather jumbled and nonsensical. Rather disappointed, I closed the book and relieved myself of its burden. Things from this point became rather blurred and frighteningly surreal. The sound of distant forest animals stopped, as if all life paused, waiting for my next move. The wind outside stopped pounding against the shuttered windows, and the candle winked out of existence, leaving me in almost pitch black conditions. I listened closely, and all I could hear over my heartbeat and rasping breath was the whispering that I shrugged off before. It was coming from every direction, yet no direction at all. The whispering slowly got louder until it sounded like a dull roar. Voices of many different types called out. They cried in pain, screamed my name, and some shouted obscenities I dare not repeat. There were so many of them, so many voices. I felt multiple hands pin me down to the chair by my upper torso. Every time I flailed my arms out in front of me, they connected with nothing but air. The harder I was pressed against the chair, the harder it was for me to breathe. Has an E at the end of it. Get it together. I know you just said you were scared within an inch of your life, but come on. And soon I could not breath at all, dude. Come on. I blacked out. The last thing I remember was a flash of my nightmare from the night before, a flash of the blood, a flash of the screams, the house. I woke up about 20 minutes ago, slumped in the same chair. It is now long after dark, and I dare not brave the sub-zero temperatures of the woodland winter to return home this evening. Tonight I will be staying here in this accursed house. Sometimes I think I can still hear the whispering, or are they just echoes of my earlier brush with madness? I can feel the urge of slumber rush towards me like a freight train. I pray that I survive the night. When was this exactly? Oh my god, you were writing for 1,000,000 years, May 31st, so you did it. Plagued by nightmares more vivid than I care to remember, I awoke screaming. It appears that I slept through the daylight hours, but it didn't matter to me. I was incensed to fight the freezing conditions outside and return home, but I was scared to move from the spot. God damn it, dude. They started whispering to me again. I wanted to leave, but I can't. I want to leave, but I can't. They won't let me. I scream at them, but they just laugh and utter obscenities back at me. What have I released upon this world? What? Some guy spoke to me today. It is he who is spoken of in the Exmortis. With every word he whispers into my mind, I tremble as if my soul has been shaken to its core. I have been here for over a week now. Surely someone must be looking for me by now. I pray that they find me. My captors here won't let me leave. Every door, every exit, the handles turn, but the door does not move on its hinges. I no longer fear death. I actually pray that it comes for me. It's supposed to be scary, but that's so funny. They still torment me, keeping me here, keeping me alive. They need me to I can't even write of it. I feel my sanity has almost left me. I hallucinate so vividly. I can't tell what's real and what is not anymore. The ancient shows me images of his former glory. I don't understand why they want me, why they need me. I am actually surprised. I am told that they seek not to control me. They only seek my assistance in aiding the inevitable. But why do I continue to resist? What they tell me makes more sense than anything I have ever known, but I still fear them and what they will do to me should I refuse. But at this moment, I can't think of a single reason why I should. Goddamn, dude didn't write for like a month. Is acceptance all that I have ever yearned for? But the greater good here is far more complicated, yet so much easier to obtain. They smile upon me now. Strangely, though, I like it. I find myself basking in the warmth of their chilling promises. I am comfortable, and I am learning about the true nature of the world and what it And what is oh my god, and what is beyond it? I don't know why I continue writing in this journal. I guess that it's the last semblance of humanity I have within me. It's ridiculous, though. I am becoming much more than human with every moment that I spend under their patient? I have never seen that word in my life, I'll be honest. I know a lot of weird words. Never seen that one before. Whatever that means. I have been tempted to throw this journal in the fire on many occasions. There's a fire? I thought you were in pitch black darkness. Reading over its pages only reminds of how weak I used to be. Dude also forgot how to spell and speak. I've lost track of the day, but I am sure that I have been here for over a year. It has been a long time since I have entered anything in this journal, and I can rejoice, though. We will have company at last. Oh no. Please don't be talking about me. I will finally be rewarded. A group approacheth to provide me with the everlasting cup of life. A day away, no more, no less, I am told. Wrath, death, blood. My day has finally arrived. The Exmortis shall make the world remember what was, and I will be integral in reinstating what will be. I can see them now. A group of campers as I was promised. 3 males and 2 females. Now all I can do is wait for my time, become their hand. Immortality beyond patience, patience beyond the dominion, sorry. I can taste it now. Anoint me, Lord, whatever the fuck his name is. Time has come. Oh, brother, what is about to hit me as I exit out of this book? Okay. I was bracing myself for something. What's in the... Okay, I can't click on any... Oh. Alright. Which chair do you think was the comfiest? You think it was this one? Does not stay in this chair. Which do you think was his chair of preference? Let me know. Well, that was a lot of exposition. There was that symbol on that dude's forehead. So I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Any other doors in here? That was the weird room where everything was ripped apart. Let's go upstairs, I suppose. We got... That don't look like moonlight to me, man. I can go that way, and I can go this way. Let's go this way. Don't like that, personally. No handle. Okay. Why did you go in this house, man? Why did you do this? I don't want to be here. I don't like that. I can click... Oh no, I don't wanna... Somebody was having a bad time in here. Sure is, man. There's a lamp. Uh-oh. I'm about to get jump scared, huh? How is this possible? That's normal. That's what everyone's bathroom looks like. Personally, mine looks exactly like this. I don't know what... Yep. We're just having a look, I suppose? Oh, there's a key! Alrighty. I guess we're heading out. I'm afraid. Is it supposed to be this creaking? Of a familiar... Oh, you can take it off. Safe behind the painting. I don't have a code, dude. guess we're looking. Maybe the clock gives us a code? Alright. I don't like the thumping. I am assuming that's what that dude was talking about, though. Wasn't there a door that needed a key? That one has no handle. So, go down here again. There was the freaky ass room in here, as if... Oh, it's worse. Okay. Yup. That's fine. I never actually wanted to be in there. I don't want to... Leave me alone. This door was locked, right? Okay, great. Great, excellent, awesome. And that's what you love to see. You love to see it. I love it. We love it. That's probably the same guy. I don't know. Yep. Okay. Remember. That looks like something, and I don't know if it actually is. What? This is a statue. Bookshelves filled with volumes of books. There's a book here that doesn't quite fit in. Oh, it's the guy. Oh my god. Do I have to read more? No offense, I don't remember 90% of this game being reading. The tale of my daughter Gwen is a sad and sorrowful fable. Oh, this font is gonna fuck me up real bad. I refer to it as a fable for my mortal brain cannot begin to comprehend the horrors that I have witnessed in this house. Awesome. So I cast what I have witnessed into my memory as delusion and morbid fantasy. My small family moved to this house of solitude last summer to escape the perils of society and to mourn the unfortunate death of my wife, Julia. Tuberculosis claimed her life. Fun fact, the first time I ever saw the word tuberculosis written, I thought it was pronounced tuberculosis, and I pronounced it like that for a while until I heard someone say it out loud. Anyways, only months before my move to this place, hindsight is a beautiful thing, and knowing what I know now, it was a move that I would never again make. Holy shit. The days rolled onwards towards inevitability, and my daughter and I continued our simple existence. Being a scholar myself, I enjoyed passing the time reading the literature left here by the previous owner of this detached house. Oh, it's detached? Yeah, no shit, man. It's in the middle of the fucking woods. Many of the fine works kept here proved to be very old and of extreme interest to me. Some works proved very challenging indeed and very hard to translate. The library provided here had an abundance of books flavored with subjects focused on the occult. One particular book caught my interest, simply titled Exmortis. How many times are you gonna fucking title drop, man? What's up? Simply titled Exmortis. The word is a derivative of Exmortis. Sure is. I don't even know. Haven't been playing for all that long. Which loosely translates to the dead. It was from the moment that I finished translating this book from an unusual dialect of ancient Aramaic, I think is how you say that, mind you, and read the final English translation that our troubles here began. My daughter, the only other occupant of this house, grew distant from me over the course, this font is so hard to read, of the following week. She developed rageful tendencies towards my parentage, and she started having seizures which worried me immensely at the time. But these unusual events didn't limit themselves to my daughter. I began having nightmares so ghastly that I dare not recall them. Suffice to say, I was concerned by the disturbing changes to both my daughter and I. After the first week, the hallucinations began. I recall hearing noises and whispering, as well as sighting? Dude. Movement in my peripheral vision. I constantly had the feeling that someone was in the room with me, but upon searching, it was clear that I was alone. My dear Gwen, however, became less active all of a sudden. She was almost catatonic at stages, not reacting to conversation or physical prompting. She would just shuffle her petite form around the house and stare blankly through me whenever I confronted her. It was shortly after a month of this behavior that I began to notice certain physical changes in my daughter. She seemed withered in her appearance, but her face would at times seem bloated and twisted horribly. Awesome. It wasn't until a fleeting moment in my day that my hope was crushed forever. My darling Gwen broke free from this new personality that had gripped her for months. She screamed and cried for me to help her, to save her from the monsters that now plagued her body. All that I could do was hold her in my arms and assure her that I would free her from the prison she was trapped in. Dude, get out of this house. And then she was lost forever. The Gwen that I loved had resurfaced for only a minute, but to me it was enough to realize what had to be done. That night while she slept in her room, I crept in with a dagger in hand and plunged it deep into her heart. Alright, that was not... That's not what I would have done personally. That's just me personally. She writhed and convulsed in agony, while all I could do was just watch and sob from the corner. In her dying breath, the real Gwen locked eyes with me and spoke, "Thank you, Daddy." Okay. I sit here now recounting the events that led me to this point and my insanity. My wife and daughter taken from me over the past 6 months, leaving me with nothing but their memories in this house. Your wife wasn't even in this house, dude. What are you remembering? But I fear that now I am a target for the invisible force that resides within these walls. I am trapped, unable to venture past the front door or the cellar hatch to the surrounding forest. I hear voices from all around me, cursing me for my actions. I occasionally see her, my Gwen, standing in the hallway looking straight through me like she used to. I hope that I have saved her soul, but after seeing her apparition on a daily basis, I fear that all I have done is aided my tormentors. Holy shit. I now spend my days reading, researching, and translating the library. I feel that it is my purpose in this house. May God have mercy on my soul, and may death soon relieve me of the guilt I carry. Dude, what in the earth? Oh, what symbol we got? Okay, hold on. I should probably write some, where are my sticky notes? Write some shit down, huh? There's like an A shaped thingy on the head. There's a whatever the fuck this is on hand or near the hand. I don't really see anything else in here. Miscellaneous books on the occult, because I can speak properly, that can help me remember. Wouldn't have known because I can't read it. Volumes of books. Alright, nothing at this table. Okay. Chandelier, there's weird dark spots. I can't do anything with the clock other than stare at this. Well, the A is there, but I don't see that symbol we just found. At least I don't think I do. So I don't know what that's for. Oh, I should probably write, like, that's the kitchen. And the other one is the library. There's a this. Oh. Oh! Great, more symbols. How exciting. It's such poor quality, I can barely fucking make out anything, dude. This must be for the safe, right? I don't know what kind of order this would go in. I think that's a 4. That's a 2. Would it just... I don't know that it would start here. I don't know how I would ever make this into a code, dude. Is there anything that would give me the slightest inkling of what that could possibly mean? Is it like just in the order that you would... I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with this. Hold on, let me be dumb and stupid for a second. Stop whispering at me. Alright? Is there anything else in the living room that would... I don't want to go back in the freaky room. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in there. Anything else in here that might give me some ideas? So microwave, the microwave. He was caught making mac and cheese in the microwave. I do not want to read that again. What we got on the walls? Nothing. It's a fucking spooky ass plant. Spooky ass plant. That kind of looks like Roman numerals a little, but if they were weird and really hard to read... Let me go stare at the safe. Well, let me stare at this. You know what? Let me... It's like side... Okay, hold up. I'm gonna scrawl it onto this notepad. And this is a 1. And then this is a 4, I think. Also, I think this is a 6 in the middle. And then there's a 2. And this is a 3. Okay. And this is a 5 that is... I don't know what direction that is. Could be upside down, but it may not be. Who really knows? Stop whispering at me. Enough. Where was it? In here? Yeah, this is the freaky knocking door. In the room I really don't like. Oh, the picture's back. Oh, there's blood on the ceiling. Somebody fucking exploded or something, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think that was correct. What if I just, no. I don't know, dude. Familiar landscape, also? Perhaps? What was in here? Is there anything in here? Like, any symbols or anything? There's a trash can. I like that it's just somewhat dirty. But this is like blood. You know? Man. I don't know. Closed door. Lamp. Blood on the ceiling. You can't click the... Also, is that a gramophone? It doesn't have the big old thingy on it, so... You know? Spooky ass hallway. There's nothing in here, right? Oh no. Oh, it's the girl. Was that a bad idea?
Wake up.
Okay. I was... Well, clearly something is fucking wrong with this house, so... Is there anything else in here? That's it? That was all? Alright, man. Well, if she died in that room, who died in the other room? I don't know that that was really explained to me. Well, shit. I don't know what the fuck this star-shaped bullshit means. Oh, it's not freaky in here anymore. Anything you can, like, do in here? No. See, but my problem is I don't know what I'm supposed to be remembering, man. I don't know. Nothing else in here? Like, this doesn't really give me any clues as to what I'm supposed to be doing. You know? Do I just put in random codes until I eventually end up with something? I still don't really know what this is for. Wait, can I do anything with this? No? I don't know. I'm assuming I might get something from the safe for it. There's a fan. Alright, man. I guess let's go back to the code and just start putting shit in there. What about... Like, is it a 5-digit code? Is it a, like... You want me to do, like, the number signs? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm missing something. Especially since it says it's a familiar landscape. I don't know. It's the only thing I can really think of to do next. It was worth a shot. Is it like one of the dates that he was going fucking insane or something? I'll try anything at this point. Maybe that just isn't related to the code. I love how he says just another painting on the wall, and it very clearly isn't. There's a smear here. I don't know that that's relevant, but it is there. So there's that. What room was it in? This room had the diary. I'm assuming that'll come into play later. Is this relevant? Is it May 31st that he writes this long ass fucking diary entry? Which would be... I don't know, but I can give it a shot. Or maybe the last date that he writes, which is... Oh, those might switch though, because Americans write their dates weird, and I don't know if this is an American game, but I think it is. Oh, you know what? It could also be the other dude. It could really be any time. It could be any point in time. I don't know. It could be anything. Where's the book that doesn't quite fit in? I don't know, fucking... Yeah, he doesn't write dates in here. So, we shall never know. Alright, man. Yeah, because it says familiar landscape, but I don't know if I should recognize that, you know? I don't know. Wait. No. I don't know what the goddamn code is. I don't really know what else to do. It's gotta be the star thing, but I have no clue how to read that, and there's no clear, like, there's nothing I can think of that tells you how to read it. Am I being stupid? Am I being the dumbest person ever right now? I didn't even notice this. Straight up didn't even notice that. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. What we got? Something scrawled on this plank. Oh, look at that. It's the safe code. I was gonna have to do goddamn puzzles. Hey, look. Okay, so there's like a weird... Great. Torso hung up by the arms has been ripped to shreds. You wretch at the mere sight. Great. I think that's all this is for. Thanks, Torso Man, for letting me know what the safe code is. Shout out Torso. Thank you for that. Straight up just didn't even fucking notice there was a hatch on the roof. Okay. We got 3, 4, 8, 9. What horrible things are we gonna find in here? Oh, what the fuck is that? A heart? Awesome. Oh, and look, it's the fucking Exmortis bullshit. What the hell kind of symbol is this? That's of course the, this thing in the safe. And I guess I take this. Wasn't the general consensus that the whole thing was that both of them read this and then went fucking insane? And I already seem to be, like, not with it. It's, like, probably not a good idea for this man to read this. Oh my god, so much reading, dude. I thought this was more, you know, spooky jump scares, and let's read a goddamn Wikipedia article. Before the dawn of man and beast, the earth realm was ruled by the ancients, mystical beings transcending life, death, time, and reality as most mere mortals know it. The days before life and light were ruled by darkness and chaos. Ancients roamed, don't know where lived came from, the plane of existence and lived on the blood of conquest and rule over lesser entities. There were many of these ruling archaic spirits, however, one by one over many millennia. Their greed and arrogance... I need glasses, man. I'm having a squint. I'm like a foot away from my screen. Saw them turn against each other. They sought blood, destruction, and dominance over their own kind, and many immortal sentients met their demise as a result. The consolation of the remaining power saw the ancients' rule divided amongst the remaining 3. Oh my god, this is so hard to read. Azrael? I don't even know how I would even pronounce that. And the other dude from before frequently exerted their wrath and cruelty through their ferocity towards each other's dominion. Reading this like shit. The blood of many was split as the remaining 3 fought against his brother for the spoils and power that they each possessed. Upon the battlefield, that dude's forces reduced the armies of the guy who seems to be a real big problem. I'm assuming he won, to dust, eliminating in long-awaited glorious victory. But his compassion towards his defeated brother saw the dude get a reprieve from the certain destruction that he faced. Knowing that defeating the other guy's forces would require many more millennia of fighting, Azrael appointed Valeo, I don't even fucking know, man, as his general. There's a fruit fly on my screen. Knowing that the power of 2 ancients was enough to win undisputed control. In a final bloody battle, in the Crimson Sky, the penultimate confrontation played out. That dude, not realizing that Valeo, I don't goddamn know, was still corporeal and leading Azrael's armies, made the grave mistake of underestimating the strength of his opponent. The losses took the dude and the dude's forces by surprise, and before they had time to regroup, the other guy plunged his sword deep into the heart of his defenses. Okay, so the 3 guys who are like gods or whatever, and they're brothers, and they're killing each other because they're power-hungry losers. And the one dude dies. The guy who both of these men who are in this house have met, read about, and gone insane. Teams up with the other guy, and they kill whoever his name is. Does he then kill Azrael, holding no compassion towards the dude, destroyed the life force of his nemesis and claimed the kingdom as his own. With his totalitarian control, he decided that Valeo was no longer of use to him. Unfortunate for him, he did not count on his armies siding with the powerful Valeo, or whatever the fuck your stupid name is. In a furious realization of his challenge, so he kills his other brother, I'm assuming, to get rid of, it's so wordy. So he kills Azrael and the other dude. So he's a tyrannical ruler, and he lasts for many millennia, and no one challenges him. Okay, he's ambushed by his own trusted advisors, but knowing that only one of his own kind could destroy him, he had his corporeal presence removed to exist for eternity in the demonic spirit form. Bro said, if I have a body, y'all can kill me, so fuck that shit. And then the remaining world of archaic lessers were dispersed and were governed under each individual's rule. It was true chaos with no joint agenda. This Valeo guy, again, without corporeal form and no longer able to physically alter the world, roamed the earth realm for the rest of existence. Diminished in power, he still had many followers to which he would spiritually combine his life force with. Dude, this is so long. So, he's like a guy who is like shit and dumb. That's the guy. Okay, and so that's what Xavier got from that after several years. The first book that we read from this man is from 1878, so he's been working at this shit a while. Over a decade. Bro's been doing this for 12 years. Translated from the Aramaic Cult of Exmortis scrolls, the rite of charging the hand reads as follows. Devoured the crimson life of 5 marks of Valeo given to thee, mirrored below the soul, survive what was, what is, and what will be. Sick poem, dude. Your writing is fucking annoying. Get this wobbly ass door away from me. Okay. Well, now I guess we do some bullshit with that clock, I suppose. That's the only thing I can really think of that is next. I don't exactly know what I do with this clock. Is there anything I can do now with this clock? I don't think so. I have 4 symbols. Do I, like, put them somewhere? Let's go in the fucking terrifying, awful room again. Alright. Great. We didn't get anything from that. I don't know, man. The library? I don't even know. I'll pull up the walkthrough again. I'll do it. You don't even have to read it? God damn it. Oh, I did not do this in the right. Okay, so the picture on the wall hallway is for the final puzzle. Alright, we should be able to go in that door, but I guess if you haven't found all of your symbols or haven't looked at them enough, there's this one. I've looked at that one. There's remember. We stared at the clock really intently. There's nothing in here. There's this man with his head symbol. There's this. I don't know, like... We should be able to go in that door, though. Then, right? I got everything. Do I need to go back in the other room? I did things wildly out of order. Yeah, still says I can't go in there. I don't know what I'm missing. We have to go back in here and stare at the child. Now ajar. The door is ajar. We already looked at her. So, do I gotta go look at the fella in the attic again? I'll look at him. Oh, I didn't look at the heart again. I don't know if that's important. I didn't do anything in the order that it's supposed to be done. My bad. I think I looked at the heart symbol close up. I would have to enter the safe code again. Is it because I never looked at this symbol? You can't, like, click on it or anything. Yeah, so, man, I don't know. I should be able to go in that door then. Yeah, you can't. Can you click into that for a close-up view? It doesn't show the safe. Does it? Or no, it does. Yeah. I don't know, man. I should be able to go down there. I don't know why I can't go in there. Why? What am I missing? What am I missing, dude? I don't know what I'm missing. Because this is just... There's a head... And the guy is in there. Do I have to do everything, like, in order? I'll do it in order. I kinda, I guess, did it the wrong way. I don't know why you would go upstairs first, but... That's just me personally. I would not go upstairs first. Supposed to go... this way... and fucking... up here... and up here, and fucking look at this bullshit. I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the code on the wall, and I'm going back here, and then I'm going in this room, and there's a safe that I have seen many a time. Good old friend, the safe. And there's that symbol that you can't actually look at. But it is there, and then you go in the bathroom, and I'm like, wow, there's sink and window and that bullshit. And then you go back here, and there's this room. Sorry, you go here and here. Is this necessary at all? I don't know. Then we look at this, and I sure have looked at it. And then I go here, and I do this. Really farty door sound, and I look at this guy again. Stupid fucking head. Dumb face. Then there's a stupid book. And then I leave. Let me out. And then this, I go in there, and there's a symbol here. And I can stare at it intensely, and I can read his dumb little book. Dumb, stupid book. And then I let me go upstairs, and we go to the spooky child room, and I open it, and I go, oh my god, there was a kid in there, and then there's nothing else to do, so you fucking leave. Let me go. And then I should be able to go into this fucking door. Why? Dude, I don't understand. I think the game is broken. I don't know how to fix that. Wow. No, leave me alone. Oh. Literally forum post from 2004. If you do things in the wrong order, it just won't open. Like, it'll just never open. Dude. Okay, that forum post quickly turned into people really annoyingly arguing with each other. So basically what I'm getting from this is I need to restart the entire game from the beginning and do everything in the correct order. This is gonna be really fun and cool, so I'm gonna get right on that, and we're just gonna start from the beginning, because I would like to actually finish this game. Sorry, the goob is screaming. He's gonna do that. I'm so excited to be jump scared 700 times. This is excellent. It's so good. Awesome. Whoa. Okay, so we go upstairs first, I guess. And we don't have to read the books. Okay, now that I know that one is there, it's not scary anymore, it's just funny. Okay, so hold up. We go door. The door. We go door. And then we go stairs. Yup. Going up them. And we go right. And we go ceiling hatch. Let me in there. And we go, oh my god, it's a guy. That's crazy. And we go, oh dude, there's a symbol. Dude, that's crazy. And then you go, whoa, dude, there's a code on the ceiling. That's crazy. I would have never guessed. And you wait for that door to load, and then you go in there, and then you do this. Take it off the wall, goddammit. And then we go 3, 4, 8, no. Okay. There we go. And then we go, dude, that sounds like a symbol? That is crazy. And then we do this book, and I'm not gonna read all this fucking bullshit again, but it's in there. And then you go to the bathroom, and there's a key in the goddamn sink in there. Look at that pixelated ass key. And then we go downstairs. Finally, down here. And we go, oh damn, up Did that happen the first time? I don't remember that. That's a little dramatic, dude. You can quit it with the whispering now. I get it. I understand. We're whispering. That's what we're doing. Is we're whispering. Okay, and so we go kitchen time. We're having kitchen time in the kitchen with the kitchen. Oh my god, I forgot about that. It's the thing on his fucking head. Damn. And then we go the book, and this man's rambling and going insane. And then we leave. And we go in this door that we now have a key for. And we're like, oh my god, it's the fucking thing, and there's an arm, and like the goddamn symbol, and like, whoa, it's a symbol, and then you look at this man's book, and you read all that shit. And then you go back upstairs. Let me up there. And then I go this side now. And we get jump scared by a child. Ghost child. There's a child. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go spooky time.
Wake up.
Okay, and now we should be able to go in the basement. If we can't, I will shit my pants in a blind rage. Great. Excellent. Now we can get back to actually playing the game. There's a giant bloody axe. Awesome. Oh, I wield it too. It sure is a furnace. Okay. And there's a board on the wall. Okay. And that's what you want to see, is that the house has boarded off underground tunnels. That's what everyone wants to see. In fact, oh, there's a little offshoot bullshit here. I'm gonna keep going forward, I guess. What am I looking at right now? Oh, there's light up there. Why would you... Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Sucks real bad, man. There's a weird symbol on his head. Did he attack me? Oh, you can keep going. Oh, good. Oh, in the small hole in the wall. I would love to go in there. Oh, it's a key. That's it? Okay, and we go back now. Why was there a man primed to attack me in the tunnel? I'm assuming... Wait, where are we supposed to go? Okay, we're supposed to go in here now. Yeah, I am reading a walkthrough. Thank you for asking. There's this thing. Oh, look at that. It's the goddamn
Welcome back, child. You have served us well up until this point. Now serve us again. Become the hand of Exmortis. Devout the crimson life of Thine.
Select the symbols in order to solve the petal puzzle or make a run for the forest. Oh, he's reading the stupid book bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna try and do it without the walkthrough. I'm assuming it's like in the order you're supposed to have found them. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. There's only 5 of them though. So I guess the first one would be the attic, which is this one, or no, this one is the attic. And then the second one is in the safe, which is this one. And then that is the last one. You go to the kitchen next, so it's this one next. Oh wait, am I doing these in the wrong order? I think I'm doing these in the wrong order. Oh no. I feel like I'm doing these in the wrong order. I'm doing these in the wrong order. I can't leave. I can't. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh, no, I'm gonna get the bad ending. Alright, man, well. Oh. Okay. I didn't even. Because it's 1, 2, 3, you know? So I should do. Or whatever it is, whatever the fucking shit bullshit is, right? This? This. And then that one is the last one. Oh. Did I do it wrong? I'm worried I did it wrong. Oh, maybe I didn't. That is the font, dude. I think I did it correctly. Did we like release the something? So apparently the other ending is if you go out that door instead of solving the puzzle, you get like a timed run through a bunch of tunnels, and it just loops you back to the beginning again. There you go. And you had a wonderful chorus of Boob screaming through all of the end of that, so... If I do this, will it take me back to the room? Yeah. Shall we try this? Oh, this music is just playing now. Dude! Dude!
Welcome back, child.
What?
You have served us well up until this point. Now
This is like a
serve us
fucking
again.
Halloween costume
Become
mask,
the hand of Exmortis.
which is funny to me. Let's see if we can.
Devout the crimson life of 5 marks of power given to thee. Mere still supplies. What was, what is.
I stashed the bodies. Oh, I'm in the woods. Get the hell away from this house, dude. That is such a crunchy picture. It is so hard to even tell what it's even of. Oh. God fucking God. Oh. Yep. And there you have it. That's the other ending. There are 2 more games. I have never played them before, so I have no idea what they're like. Hopefully they don't have a similar glitch. Also, the forum posts I found about that were literally from 2004. Which is so funny to me. Like, that has been a problem since at least 2004. And it's never been fixed. That is very funny. But yeah, bit of a shorter stream today, but that's all I'm gonna do for now. Regardless, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me struggle to read. I'm sure that was enthralling, so entertaining. Read books I didn't even end up having to actually read. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm a little worried that is super loud. It's super loud for me. Okay, good, it does stop. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was spooky, even with me being a big dumb idiot, and not knowing how to read 90% of the time. Yeah, that's gonna be all. I'll see you Sunday, and goodbye. See you later.